I'm a pure dang redneck. I've always been a redneck, and I do redneck things. If y'all hadn't figured it out yet, I'm a pure dang redneck. I've always been a redneck, and I do redneck things. This is my ultimate potato gun. It's 8 foot long. It's built out of pure stainless steel with a solid steel slug welded into the bottom of it. Right there. This is my baby. You know what I shoot out of it? I shoot 20-ounce Dr. Pepper or Coke bottles. I can fill those jokers up full of water, pack them down that barrel. You want to talk about some noise. You want to see a bottle fly, you'll see a bottle fly. Who wants to see that? See that little hole there? Man, I've got that drilled just right down in there to fit those little small firecrackers that are delayed. Just what it's for. And you can see by it burn up, it's been lit a many a time. So there it is. Man, I thought this thing was screwed together in the bottom, but they actually shot this one with nails. It does have a screw in the center on the ends. Guess it keep it from popping apart, but gonna be a little bit more work than I thought pulling all those, but it ain't no big deal. I've got a big wrecking bar over here. I think I can get in there and pry them loose really easy. Yeah. Well, it's all right. We can reuse every bit of those. Those 2x4s like that, those 4-footers, actually I think they're around 40 inches. Man, they come in so handy on projects. So it's no problem. But I think while I have it turned over this way right now, I'll go ahead and reinforce these sides, because this will end up being the bottom when I'm done. And I think I will move some of those up like halfway to the middle to also reinforce this side. been working. Well, there you have it right there. I laid it up on its side. I'm gonna have maybe a foot extra of wire. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a fold over on that wire under that roof. Kind of hate to waste that wire, you know. It is big enough pieces, I might be able to do something else with it. I might think about that and we'll see. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and get some boards attached down that side to make it stronger. While I'm here working on this, I've been listening to the Crocker Boys live chat they did. And this TV was my brother's TV that I put for him over there in the tiny home. Anyway, enjoying having the TV in here. I'm glad it picked up Wi-Fi signal, and I can enjoy listening to the vloggers and all that I like, you know, the Arms family, Justin Rhodes, Keeping It Dutch. I really like him a lot. Just different ones, including I like the space stuff like Cloud Liquor and Everyday Astronaut. Cloud Liquor, he is a school teacher and he covers all the space in the news. I really enjoy him. He's a pretty inspirational, positive person as well. So I'm gonna get back to working here. I just wanted to share that with you. It looks like I've lost weight lately. I think all them hours in the tractor and away from the refrigerator, I think it's having some positive effect maybe. I hope so. I could use to lose a lot of weight, especially when I stress, I eat, I gain weight. When my father was down, I've gained weight now when my brother down. And I wish I could get back to my normal size. Oh, how I wish. Let's see if I can get this thing flipped over here now. How lucky would I get? Man, how lucky could I get? Oh man, look at this. This is awesome. Measure this. It's just pure luck that it reached and has like 2 foot to spare. You know, I've shown you that I was using these Ryobi tools right here. I tell you what I used. Makita, Milwaukee, Black & Decker, Rigid. I've used all of them. I started out with Makita years ago. Then I was just die hard DeWalt. But the batteries were absolutely insane what they were charging for them, you know, the cost of the batteries, and they didn't last. And I went to Ryobi's when they first came out. I bought their big, huge toolkit with vacuum cleaners and flashlights and all. They were a different color back then than this. And man, I liked them, and we used them commercially. I had a company that we had installers putting in satellite systems all around northeast Texas. And man, they were using these things endlessly, drilling holes through walls, roofs, putting mounts and stuff. We had such good luck with them. So then, I also had a company putting up steel buildings, metal buildings. And we used these impacts right here and shot so many walls, so many roofs, was just unbelievable. And if you need a new battery set, well, you could buy a whole nother toolkit for about the same price as you could get just the batteries for. So we just buy another toolkit. So if you broke one, you always have more tools, right? Really great deal. So now I see that Ryobi just keeps expanding their line. They went into weed eaters, hedge trimmers, all kinds of yard tools now. Just a whole variety, you know. They had also had gas powered tools as well. Now I also own a Ryobi weed eater and trimmer, gas powered 2-cycle, but I'm really not big on wanting to use any of the 2-cycle tools. They're always, no matter what brand it is, always setting up, and diaphragms going bad, and rubber hoses and primer bulbs going bad, and tune up, and then keeping up with mixing gas and oil. I'm really tired for that, and I have a mission right now to remove as many of these gas powered engines, 4-cycle or 2-cycle, either one, to remove them out of my life. I'm looking at more battery powered tools, and I'll tell you what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at that new Ryobi battery powered 0-turn mower, and I just might buy one. I sure might. It says it can cut up to 3 acres on one charge. Now I don't know if that was the 75 milliamp hour battery or the 100. They have options, but I'm really looking to get them one. I have a 0-turn here that I could sell a Cub Cadet. That money out of that Cub Cadet that I have, that's just been sitting, I never use it, would pay for that battery powered electric Ryobi 0-turn. And if it's as good as the luck I've had with all these tools, well then they got me. So watch out, I might just be buying one of those. Definitely thinking about it. Go check it out. In fact, I'll do a little research and put a link here in the video at the bottom, and y'all check it out. And look at that. They are a really cost-effective alternative to these expensive name brands. If you just want to be macho in your garage and say, oh, I've got Milwaukee, or I only buy DeWalt, you're probably just wasting a bunch of money, to be honest. I have, watch this. I don't have the battery on it right now, but this is Ryobi's 2nd generation hammer drill. They had one prior to this. This is the newest one. This thing is a hoss. I've been back there on that building I'm putting up, drilling the concrete. Man, it drops this 5/8 bit for some anchor bolts like it was going through hot butter. Very impressed. I've owned Hiltis, all these different expensive hundreds of dollar, even $500, $600, $700 drills, and my uncle has them. I've borrowed some from him too and used them, all different kinds. And I tell you, this right here kicks butt. Slim design. I can get right down next to a beam or a purlin, shoot it down. It's got demolition mode. It's got regular drill and hammer drill. It's pretty cool little setup right here. Then let me show you what else I've bought from Ryobi. And let me tell you right now, Ryobi is not sponsoring me. I'm just sharing what I use here. This is not a sponsored video from Ryobi at all. This is just me here on my farm showing you what I've been using for years, commercially and privately building, and I just want to share it to you. So this is another thing that I bought, was this Ryobi 1/2-inch drive impact. I thought I would take this with me out on the road when Mel and I would travel. It would be easier to change out if you had a flat tire or something, you know. You can get it done, you know, get her done pretty quickly. So I bought this, but I found it was just so handy even right here in the shop. This is another priceless tool, and let me tell you, it has the power. It's 3-speed, and will it do the job? Very happy with it. So y'all just check that out. I'll look up and find some links and put below. Y'all can look at these things. I'm telling you, I use my tools a lot, and I've had good luck with them. Anything eventually a battery is going to go bad, that's just where we are in this world right now. They're constantly improving batteries, all the makers are, but Ryobi at least prices theirs accordingly. So what about you all? What brand have you had the best luck with? And which one of you use these Ryobis right here? Tell me about it. And you all, if you watch any of these videos and I'm ever working, just remember, use safety precautions like these glasses, or maybe gloves and different things. Always give safety. If you got boards with nails in them, turn those boards up. Those 2x4s standing up, because they have nails sticking out that I hadn't had time to drive out yet. You know, be careful. You know, this channel, I want people to see and enjoy and maybe learn something, and we learn something, so that's something I want to teach. So you might be thinking I'm making these doors very big for quail and they might fly out. Yeah, they might. But I also know that this cage is pretty good size and my wife might want to crawl inside of there, do some maintenance or something like that, cleaning, deal with nest, and I want her to be able to fit through there. She's a little woman anyway, but even me, I can fit through it. Look, I'm standing in the opening now. But I wanted something there that you're not just dealing with a tiny little door. Of course, you can always just crack it open a little bit. I'm reusing these same 1x4s that I cut outside. Do you know I've not had to come up with any screws or nails till yet, because everything I've been taking out of here when I was disassembling it has all worked to put this all back together. Isn't that pretty cool? Little small cordless saws, real easy, lightweight to deal with when you're in these tight little places. So I've still been here working on this cage. I just gave the camera a pause for a little while. Right now I'm adding some treated, wovenized, whatever you want to call them, treated 1x4s onto the bottom right here. I didn't want to use this regular yellow pine or any of this, and it'd be sitting in ground contact. Of course, termites would go up into it, rot it, moisture will rot it. So I decided on the ground contact side, I would go ahead and put some treated wood, and then I tapered this so that it would be able to slide on the ground and not bite into the ground as you move it forward. That's if we move it like a sled. I may put some small wheels on here that can be cambered up to roll it. We'll see. You can always do improvements, right? Just always improve as you go. I got the door open, it's framed out, and I went down to that pile of crates and I found this off the crates that I think I might be able to cut down and make 2 doors out of it without much work. We'll see how that goes. Recycling all these materials, I love it. I just hit the jackpot again. Look at this, look right here, look right here. This is that piece of crate I just found, and it is actually the same size as the door opening. Look at that. I can just instantly make a set of cage doors from here. Works out great. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video for today. I need to let my batteries charge up some, charge my camera battery as well as my tool batteries, and charge my battery up some. I have not even had a bite to eat today. I'll probably have to break this up into a 2-part, possibly a 3-part on building this cage. It's going to be like a you know, what they call a chicken truck. Well, I guess this will be the quail truck. I got some ideas of stuff I'm wanting to incorporate in here. I'm hoping this works out well. I'm enjoying building it. It's relaxing. It's a cloudy, cooler day. And it's just nice to be off that tractor and doing something different. I don't know where Melinda's at right now. Maybe she's out doing her own thing. But I've just been here working on this and just having myself a peaceful day. Meanwhile, I want to wish all you fathers out there and grandfathers a very happy Father's Day. And love your children and have a blessed day.